إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وبعد. فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد. The topic of my Jum'ah khutbah is Jannah, the ultimate abode of the believers. What is the meaning of the word Jannah? The word Jannah, it is derived from the root word Jim Noon Noon, that is Jannah. And this is mentioned in Lisan al-Arab, volume number 13, page number 92. This is the linguistic definition of Jannah. It is derived from Jim Noon Noon, which means satara, which means to conceal, which means to hide. Various Arabic words are derived from the word Jannah. For example, from this root word Jannah. For example, Majnoon, which means an insane person. For example, Junoon, which means insanity. Also Jinn, because they are concealed from our vision. Majnoon, that's an insane person because his mind, it is concealed. What does Jannah mean? Jannah, it refers to beautiful gardens. And in Islamic terminology, Jannah, it refers to paradise that is awaiting for the believers in the afterlife, in the next life. And why is it called as Jannah? Because it is concealed from our vision. We cannot see it in the life of this world. There are various names of Jannah that are mentioned in the glorious Quran. No less than 14 different names. Time does not permit me to discuss all the names, but inshallah, I will discuss 8 names from among the 14 names of Jannah that are mentioned in the glorious Quran. The first and the most common name of Jannah that is mentioned in the glorious Quran, it is the word Jannah itself. The name Jannah itself. Jannah or Al-Jannah, it is mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 76 times. And its plural, Jannah, it is mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 67 times. The word Jannah, Al-Jannah and Jannah, all these 3 words, they are mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 143 times. Jannah or Al-Jannah is mentioned in the glorious Quran several times. In Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 35. In Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 82. In Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 111. In Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 214. In Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 265, as well as 266. As well as in Surah Al-Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 185. No less than 76 times this word Jannah or Al-Jannah, it is mentioned, which refers to paradise that is awaiting for the believers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Al Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 185. كُلُّ نَفْسٍ ذَائِقَةُ الْمَوْتِ. Every soul shall have a taste of death. وَإِنَّمَا تُوَفَّوْنَ أُجُورَكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. But the final recompense, it will be in the afterlife, in the next life. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ. And whosoever is saved from hellfire, وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةَ فَقَدْ فَازَ. And he is admitted into the gardens of paradise, indeed he is successful. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. And the life of this world, it is nothing except chattels of deception. In this verse in the glorious Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is telling us that every soul shall have a taste of death. And the final recompense, the final accountability, it will be in the afterlife. So the ultimate reward, the ultimate success, the ultimate joy for the believers is when they will enter the gardens of paradise, when they will enter Jannah. And this is what we all need to strive for in the life of this world. The second most common name of Jannah that is mentioned in the glorious Quran, it is Jannatu Adn. And this is mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 11 times. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Al-Bayyinah, chapter 98, verse 8, جَزَاؤُهُمْ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ جَنَّاتُ عَدْنٍ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا. Their reward is with their Lord, in gardens beneath which rivers flow. They will abide therein forever. رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Allah is well pleased with them and they are well pleased with Him. ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ خَشِيَ رَبَّهُ. That is for the one who fears his Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The ultimate reward, the ultimate success for the believers is when in the afterlife they will be admitted into the gardens of paradise. They will be admitted into Jannah. The third most common name of Jannah that is mentioned in the glorious Quran, it is Darul Akhirah. What does Darul Akhirah mean? Dar, it means abode, and Akhirah, it means hereafter. So Darul Akhirah, it means the abode of the afterlife, of the hereafter. And this is mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 9 times. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Al-Nahl, chapter number 16, verse number 13. وَقِيلَ لِلَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا مَاذَا أَنزَلَ رَبُّكُمْ قَالُوا خَيْرًا. And when we said to those who fear their Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the believers, what has your Lord revealed? قَالُوا خَيْرًا. Then that is only good. لِلَّذِينَ أَحْسَنُوا فِي هَذِهِ الدُّنْيَا حَسَنًا. For those who have done good in the life of this world. وَلَدَارُ الْآخِرَةِ خَيْرٌ. And the home of the hereafter, it is better. In this verse of the glorious Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used the words Darul Akhirah, the abode of the hereafter. This is one of the names of Jannah. This abode, it is reserved for the believers, those who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those who are the believers and those who are Muslims. The fourth name from among the various names of Jannah that is mentioned in the glorious Quran, it is Jannat al-Na'im. And this is mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 7 times. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, Surah Al-Qalam, chapter 68, verse 34, إِنَّ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ جَنَّاتُ النَّعِيمِ. That for the muttaqeen, those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the believers, those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for them is Jannat al-Na'im. That is the gardens of bliss, referring to paradise. The fifth name from among the names of Jannah that I mentioned in the glorious Quran, it is Jannatul Ma'wa. And regarding Jannatul Ma'wa, it is mentioned in the glorious Quran no less than 2 different places. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, Surah Al-Nazi'at, chapter number 79, verse number 40 and 41. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى. As for the one who fears the standing before